So Assalamualaikum, I will start the demonstration with this application, Parc mobile app. On the right hand, you can see the simulation for the barrier in the parking spaces. And the first thing shoppers or user need to do is create an account. And this will, for this demonstration, I will use hamid.sulaiman@gmail.com. So the password, and click join us. Simple as that. So there's a different toggle at the bottom. This is home, car, transaction, and the profile. So they need to update your profile, for example their name, the phone number, click submit. There's an option for change password and log out. So first thing first, what shoppers need to do is create their number plate account, their car. For this demonstration, I will use a LJ5225. Click add. Okay, the car is registered, they can update. Or they can delete the car. Insert it again. Okay, that's all for the application for just right now. So we continue to the server, the Parc system, the recognition part. When shoppers or user trying to enter the parking spaces, they need to go through the recognition system first. So I will run the code. The no car detected. So wait for a while. We will look at the post and the post is right now is lifting up, and the car is already recognized. The car will be inside the parking spaces. Just wait for a while. For this section is confident, it means that this is the Open API identify that the images LJ525 is 90% is a number plate. For a while to close up the barrier because of we playing by the video. You can see in the terminal. So right now there were no number plate scanning, so there were no number plate detected. The barrier is closed. So we go back to the mobile application and we click home. Right now, the car inside the parking spaces, and the status of the car is unpaid, telling it. So before exiting the parking spaces, shoppers or user need to pay the parking service charge first. So let's say if they didn't pay, I will show you. Let's say if they didn't pay for the parking service charge, I press exit. So no plate detected. We look at the barrier first. So please make payment. So the barrier will not lift up. So what users should do is make payment for this situation. So we go back to the mobile application. What user need to do is click this button. Please wait. So insert the card. The payment gateway we use in this application is Stripe payment. This is a example card identification. The card number, all this information is a sample. And just click this button and please wait. And the transaction is successful. When we click the transaction, you can see here all the transaction is success. And then now the status is paid. And we try to exit the parking spaces right now. Open up the new terminal. So Python exit. So if the user trying to exit and the payment is already made, right now there's no application and the barrier is lifted up and the car can go. The car can exit the parking spaces. So that's all for the system, the Parc system and Parc mobile application. So right now we go to the admin part. This is the admin module. What admin? This admin site just create for security measures. Let's say if the user have an issue with the system, so the admin can release the car inside this site. For example, when the user say that call the help desk telling that they already paid, but they already paid for the parking service charge, but the status, the system, the barrier cannot lift up because of the system say in this, for example, in this status say unpaid. But the transaction is here. What what admin can do is click this Stripe payment and they can see the dashboard. So they can see the dashboard and click payment. So this is the Stripe reference. So they can use this, for example, LJ5225. The transaction is here. So they can take this reference ID, copy, and try paste it in here. And wait for the searching and click. So scroll down, this is the payment. So that means that the transaction is legit and the status of the payment is succeeded. So if success, they can go here or they can release the car or they can block the car. This part is for the security measures. They can block or release the car. So the dashboard is all about summary of the system, all the transaction and sales, total car, and total user. This is for the user detail, the contact name, the car listing is all